What's up everyone, welcome back into another interesting video. It's been a long time since I've uploaded my last video, so I was busy these few days, months, so yep. Anyways, I'm back. And today it's time for reviewing one of the most customizable ROMs out for Poco X4 Pro, the Everest OS 1.2 Gokyo. So in this video, I'll be talking about everything starting from its UI, smoothness, customizations, battery backup, and most importantly, its performance. So make sure to watch the video till the end, and if you are new to the channel, like this video, subscribe our channel, and now let's get the video started. And by the way, thanks for the 1000 subs. Now firstly, starting with the software, so when we move into the settings, you get this type of interface which looks really amazing. And now when we move on to this about phone section, this is the interface you get, and when we click in the Android version, another tab opens which looks some kind of like this, where you can check the Android version from here, and of course this ROM is based on Android 14 and this is a GApps build. Now if you look down, or if you already had, you can clearly see that my name is mentioned in the maintainers tab because I'm the official maintainer of this ROM for Poco X4 Pro. And yep, I'll be maintaining it regularly and will be giving regular updates via OTA, so don't worry about updates. Now this ROM comes on the latest security patch of 5th May 2024, and for the kernel you get the Positron kernel with kernel SU support by default. Talking about the home screen and launcher features, so firstly this ROM comes on the Everest launcher. So when you talk about the features, you get a lot of features. So firstly you get features regarding app icons, like you can increase or decrease the app icon size and font size, and even you can set the max number of lines for your app label. Now you also get features like monochrome themed icons, which generate themed icons for those apps which don't have any monolith styled icons. Apart from this, you can also change the icon pack from this tab. Like right now I've kept my app icon as they are by default, but now if I select the Pix Material U icon pack and move into the home screen, as you can see that the icon pack gets changed now. You can also set the themed icons from this tab, so yep, that's for the icon features. Talking about the home screen features, so yep, you can set whether you want to keep the new icons on the home screen, and even you also get some features regarding glance. And yep, last but not the least, you also get customizations regarding your search bar, like you can change the corner radius of your search bar from here. Like for example, if I decrease the value and move into the home screen, as you can see, the corner radius of the search bar gets decreased. Moving back, you also get some app drawer features, like you can change the blur opacity from here. And if I talk about the recent menu features, you get a lot of features like showing the memory of your RAM, taking screenshots, shaking the phone to clear all the tasks, and much more. Now if I talk about the miscellaneous features, so you can customize the background blur depth from here, and even you get features to hide and protect your app. So yep, that's all for the launcher features. Now if I talk about the pre-installed apps, so here comes a lot of twist, a lot. So firstly, as this is the Google Apps build, so you get a few Google Apps pre-installed by default, and for the dialer you get the Google dialer, but I will try to add AOSP dialer in the future, so stay tuned for that. But if I talk about the most exclusive things you get in this ROM, I hope you have already guessed, this ROM comes on Leica camera by default. And it's the first time anyone has included Leica Cam on any AOSP ROM in Poco X4 Pro. We used to get Leica Cam in MIUI mods if you have seen my old videos. But this is the first time anyone has included Leica Cam. I have included Leica Cam in AOSP ROM for Poco X4 Pro. So if you want to take amazing pictures, then this Leica Cam will blow your mind with its picture quality, because it's much better than the MIUI Cam. And apart from this, you also get a lot of features. Even you can record videos in 1080p 60fps, which you don't get in the stock cam, and for the results, these are some photos shot on the Leica cam. So if you hate the MIUI cam, this Leica cam will be a great alternative for you, and for now this is only exclusive for my ROMs. I can't tell for the future, but currently this is only exclusive for my ROMs. Now you also get the OnePlus Dolby pre-included, which works fine without any problem, so if you are a music lover, this is also gonna blow your mind. Now if I talk about the customizations, so this room stands out in that category. So firstly, when we move into the settings, you get this tab called the Everest Base Camp. So when you enter it, as you can see, you get a lot of customizations for different parts of your system. So firstly, when we move into this tab called the theme room, you get a lot of features like you can customize the monet style of your system, and moving back you get a lot of packs for your system icons, app icons, signal icons, and even data icons. Apart from this, you also get various navbar styles and font styles, and one thing I liked about this font style is that you can check the preview of the font before applying it. For example, if I select this nothing dot font, it shows me the preview before I apply it. So yeah, these are some things which makes your experience really easy while customizing stuffs. Now you also get a lot of volume panel styles, like currently I have selected the outline style which looks like this, and now if I select the Realme UI style, as you can see that the volume panel gets changed into the Realme UI volume panel. Moreover, you also get various brightness slider styles, so yep, that's it. Now you also get a lot of customizations regarding your status bar, like if I talk about the most important features, so firstly you can set logos on your status bar, like currently I have set the Adidas logo which looks some kind of like this. Yep, you get a lot of other logos too. Moving back, you also get a lot of customizations regarding the battery icon, like you get a lot of battery styles for both your status bar and QS panel, but if you move down, you get an option called the miscellaneous battery settings. So when you move into this tab, as you can see, you get a lot of customization regarding the charging icons, which I can't show you currently because I'm not charging my phone. Anyways, moving down, you get a lot of features for customizing your battery icons, and even you can change the dimension of your battery. Moving back, you also get customizations regarding your status bar clock, like this background chip feature. Like for example, if I select the gradient void style, as you can see the background chip of the clock on my status bar gets changed, and this looks really cool. Moving down, you can also customize the padding of your status bar, so yeah, that's all for the status bar features. Now if I talk about the QS panel settings, you get a lot of customizations. Firstly, you can customize the background opacity of the QS panel. You also get a lot of QS panel styles, like if I select the cyberpunk style and check my QS panel, as you can see the QS panel style gets changed, and this looks really amazing. Now it doesn't end here. You also get more customizations, like when you move into this tab, you can also decide whether you want to keep your QS panel as default or the Android 11 style. Apart from this, you also get features to customize the number of rows and columns, so yeah, that's all for nope, it doesn't end here.
Oh my god!
Even you get customizations regarding the QS header images. Oof, too much customizations. Like firstly, you get a lot of pre-installed QS header images, and apart from this, you can also set your own QS header image from this option. Now if I talk about the lock screen customizations, so here comes a big twist. So firstly, when you move into the lock screen tab, as you can see, you get a lot of customizations. So firstly, starting with the lock screen clock styles, you get a lot of clock styles, like the iOS, Oxygen OS, and even the Color OS clock styles. But it doesn't end here. There are a lot more, as you can clearly see, but I'm not gonna apply them one by one because it's gonna take a long time. So if you want to check them out, I have mentioned the screenshot link in the description, so make sure to check them out from there. Now if you are missing the old lock screen clocks, so don't worry about it, it's also here, and it doesn't even ends with the lock screen clocks. Moving down, you can also set widgets for your lock screen clocks, and apart from this, you also get another interesting feature which will blow your mind again, the depth wallpapers. So when you move on to this tab called the depth wallpapers, it doesn't work like the way you think. So here I introduce my own wallpaper Telegram channel, Utopia Walls, where you get variety of depth wallpapers, and apart from this, you also get some premium walls and dashing walls, and even you can request your depth walls here, link in the description. So where was I? Yup, depth wallpapers. So for this, you will need two things, the basic wallpaper and the other one with the background removed. So firstly, select and apply the basic wallpaper as usual from here. And now, once the wallpaper gets applied, you will need to apply the same wallpaper in here with the background removed. So after I apply the wallpaper and lock my screen, As you can clearly see, the depth wallpapers get applied, which you will find by looking at the lock screen clock, and this looks really amazing. Now suppose if I want to change the lock screen clock, I will just simply go to the lock screen clock style and apply the lock screen clock according to my choice. And when I double tap on the phone, as you can see that the lock screen clock style gets changed, and this looks really amazing with the depth wallpapers. So it's just a simple concept, just apply the basic wallpaper and then apply the wallpaper with the background removed, and yup, it's done. Now if you still have problems regarding applying depth wallpapers, so you can simply ask me on my Telegram channel without any hesitation. Now apart from this, you also get features like edge lightning for your notifications, music pulse, and a lot of other stuffs. Talking about the notification customization, so you get the island style notification, which is inspired from iOS dynamic island, and it looks similar to the dynamic island when a notification arrives or even when we play music. Now you also get some features for your system like application downgrade, sound engine for better sound experience, and some call features. Now if I talk about the miscellaneous features, so yup, as usual, ignore Windows secure flags, FPS unlock spoof, and unlimited photo spoof is there, and yes, they were fine without any problem. Now if I talk about the sound and vibration features, so you get the spatial audio for better sound quality, and for the display features, so you get the window level blur, which I personally recommend you to turn off because it's not currently optimized for Qualcomm devices. So yeah, that's all for the customizations. And now let's talk about the performance and gaming. Now if I talk about the performance, so for the Antutu I got a score of about 417k, which is pretty decent. And if I talk about the CPU throttle test, so the CPU throttled to 94% of its max performance. Now talking about the gaming performance, so firstly you get the game space for better performance and checking real-time FPS of games, which is really helpful. And now if I talk about the performance in BGMI, so you get 90 FPS unlocked in smooth graphics, but I tested it under 60 FPS settings for better consistency, and in my testing the gaming performance was really amazing. I mean, for the TDM matches the FPS I got was between 57 to 60, and for the classic matches the FPS was consistently maintained between 55 to 60 FPS. Talking about network features, so yep, everything works fine without any problem, including VoLTE, VoNR, Smart 5G, Wi-Fi calling, and everything. So yep, no problems with that. Talking about security, so yes, device is certified by default in Play Store, and both device and basic integrity passes without any problem. Now if I talk about the battery backup, so on heavy usage I got an average battery backup of about 7.5 hours, and for normal usage it goes above 8 in my case. Now here lies my conclusion. So if you are looking for a room with limitless customization, smooth experience, good gaming, and some other miscellaneous features like Leica Cam, then I'll recommend you this ROM without any hesitation, because I'll be pushing regular updates via OTA, and of course if you face any bugs then you can report me with proper logs and I'll try to fix them ASAP in the next update. So if I talk about the flashing procedure, so yes, this ROM can be flashed through AOSP, TWRP, and even with Orange Fox recovery. So for the AOSP recovery flashing tutorial, I have already mentioned the link in the description, and I'll be making a dedicated video on the Orange Fox installation, so stay tuned for that. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to like it, share with your friends, and most importantly sub to our channel. So goodbye, take care.
Oh my god! Oh my god! 我一出了那个北京去太阳上的是太可酷了，那是他的。